Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Olave is the motion man. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. To the air on third down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
In motion, Reed. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Brought in by Chris Olave. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. In motion comes Andrews. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. McCarthy to the air on second down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Packers. His 12th touchdown of the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's second and 2. Now a give on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Olave is the motion man. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a run on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Watkins motioning over. On 2nd down, here's her. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Watkins motioning over. On first down, Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
That catch number 40 on the season for him. Herbert to the air again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Vikings are able to put into the deficit. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a run going left. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Chris Olave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. This one on target for Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers, He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Now Herbert again. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On first down, here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On second down, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Packers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Packers are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson, and he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On play action now, Herbert. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It was stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Let's go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
How about this? They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. Almost all the way, 95 yards. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That is caught, and he will score again. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, Herbert. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, here's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Watkins motioning over. Herbert now on first down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Moody's extra point is good. The Vikings will get just a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Now it's Herbert. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Now Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing again, Herbert. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Herbert to the air again. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road.